now. I am back home.
Evidently, I believe in the thing that
I'm currently lollygagging around my hotel, which I think I told you guys in like the last clip. So I think I'm lollygagging. I think I'm about to look in Whole Foods to see if I can find me like something healthy to eat for lunch. So yeah, and I love this area that I'm in. Love it a lot. I'm talking to God and I'm like, I do want to live here again. Well, God already knew that. Like, I just felt like RVA was my element. And I did think that I was gonna move here in September when I came here to like look at an apartment. So I did think I was gonna live here. I still do think I'm gonna live here, but in God's timing. But yeah, I'm here and certain things did not work out, and I have been like crying and stuff because it's like, God, why every time I try to do something the doors close and I get rerouted? So yep. Hi guys, I'm back. Well, I think I'm back. You guys know that this YouTube channel is my ministry and it's something that I do with God. So I think I'm back. I've been casually picking up the camera this whole time. I've been casually picking up the camera. It's been feeling more natural of me picking it up than me trying to like post content. So whenever it feels naturally led and I'm like gradually flowing and going into it, I'm like, okay, this is me and Jesus. Because when it starts to go like, when it starts to feel more like pressure, I got to do this, I got to do that, that's when I take a step back and be like, is this God or is this me? This is me. So let me take a step back. But I was talking to God about how like, God, I have not uploaded in 2 months. I mean, yeah, I have not uploaded in 2 months, but I have not filmed in 5 months, since January. And I was in Atlanta. I'm not even in Atlanta no more. We have been in so many transitions. We have been in like so many things. And so I am in RVA right now. I am back home. I was really excited to come back here, to come back home, but it has not been what I expected it to be at all. It's just been full of grief, full of tears, full of rerouting. I still don't know. I don't know. It's like a whole story time, but I got here yesterday. I had a 8:30 a.m. flight. I got up at 5 yesterday. My mom drove me to the airport and little Navy is with my mom right now. I didn't bring her with me on this trip because it was like strictly personal stuff that I had to take care of, which I didn't end up having to go to in person. So I'm like, God, we are out here and it just seems like a waste of time. But more of the story is, yeah, it's just been like, okay, so before I got here, I had like, you know, God made a way for me to get here to Richmond. And You know, I got my hotel. Everything just seemed lined up. I got my rental car. Ooh, y'all can't see me. I got my rental car. I got everything that I was supposed to, right? So I'm like, okay, God. And I was like so excited to come back here because I haven't been home in 5 months. And I actually missed home being the season that I have. I haven't been back in Virginia since December. I left in December. I was in Atlanta for 4 months. Hated every season. I did not like that season. I still don't know all the way why I was in that season. I do know that something that God was telling me is that sometimes what you go through is for someone else. And I did, you know, I did not like that season. Don't understand it. It was, we're not even going to go into that, but it was horrible. It was hard. It was horrible. And yeah, I'm back in Richmond, and I haven't been in Richmond since September. And I did think that I was gonna like actually live here, actually be here, because in September of last year I was looking at an apartment here because God revealed that this is where He wants me to be. And so I was looking at an apartment here, doors closed with that. 2 doors. I actually applied to 2 apartments, doors closed. I don't know. I don't understand. I thought I was going to be here in Richmond and just flourishing and do my own thing with God, you know, especially after what I've been through. I thought that God was going to restore my life a certain way. And so I do feel like I'm grieving expectation, because you know how sometimes God reveals things to you and you start building an interpretation of your mind. And I think the biggest thing that I've done along the way is surrender, 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 surrender. And I surrender at every rerouting point. And it's like, God, where are you leading me to? I don't know. It's not clear. Like every time I try to take a step here, it's like, no, I'm shifting you this way. I'm like, God, I'm tired. Like this season has been full of obedience that is sacrificial. It has come with grief. It has come with tears. It has come with rerouting. It has come with closed doors. And I just stay at God's feet because I don't love God for what He can do for me. I don't love Him for what His hand can do. I love Him for who He is. And I always delight and appreciate the fact that He's always sticking with me. And we've gone, like, I really feel like I've been going through tension, my own personal tension and frustration with my Father, because that's what authentic relationship is. Like, to the point where God is my lifetime partner. I remember in a conversation with God last week, because life has just been so just full of, it's been a mess. Not a mess to where like, it just seemed like a mess because it's like God keeps rerouting me and I keep like, I'm not resisting Him. I'm not understanding. And it's like, God, Can we take a break? Can we do some, can I get some breathing room? Like, I feel like you asking too much of me right now, and it's just been a lot. And so I don't want to like speak ahead, like too much or ahead of Him, but it's been a lot and it's been a hard season. And so I have been in tough conversation with, like, not tough conversation, but authentic conversation with God, where I'm like, can we wrap this up? I'm tired. You stretching me. I don't know what you're doing. I'm trusting you. I'm sitting at your feet. Every time I think you about to do something, you don't do it that way. And it's like, okay. I don't know. Like, it's been some unexpected turns. It's been some crying. It's been situations where I don't feel overlooked by God, but I feel overlooked or not heard by the situation. I don't know. I'm in a process and don't understand the process. I'm like, God, I don't know what you're doing. Like, you gave me promises and I already feel prepared for it. Like, if you manifest it right now, I'll be fine. Like, I'll be ready. But now it's to the point where, like, God, I don't want to say I'm being impatient or losing patience. I feel like I'm so tired that I don't want to wait anymore. And it's not to the point where the type of wait is what I mean, not as like, oh, I'm going to go manufacture it or race ahead of it or go do my own thing, because I'm not doing that. One thing that I don't do is self-rely, and I think even the people around me don't understand that I don't figure anything out. I always go to God and can you tell me what to do? And so I think for me, yeah, I'm just like, God, the waiting that I am seeking from him is like, God, can you let me do something else? Can you let me be normal? Can you let me just do my own thing with you? Can you just let me move on until you manifest what you're doing over here and it becomes visible? Because, you know, like, I'm trusting God over the outcome, not the outcome over God. I'm leaving the outcomes to Jesus. I keep like expressing to him and like, God, I'm not responsible for that. I don't know what you're doing. I'm not responsible for it. I'm not about to do nothing. So can you just let me go over here and mind my business while you take care of everything over here? Because I'm not responsible for that. If y'all hear that, that's the sink. I don't even know why is it doing that? I didn't run the water. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I'm like, while you work over stuff over here, I'm gonna be over here minding my business with you doing something else. And so I think what that looks like for me is, I don't know, I've been posting content on my Instagram and being consistent with that and showcasing relationship with God in that and just sharing my life on my Instagram. I've been very consistent with my content on my Instagram. But my ministry, she's been taking a pause because I have not felt led from God to post or anything. So now casually I've been flowing into it as to pushing out content here while I'm in Richmond. And I'm like, God, I thought that this trip was going to be something. And I do feel like him turning it around a little bit, just like me exploring. I got a little cute today because this is what I packed for my little personal occasion that I had that I didn't end up going to. Because I got here, I had rented a rental car, couldn't get it. Hi guys, I am checking in with you guys. So I did go get me something to eat. I ended up going to get some Chopped. It was right by my hotel. I had to walk 8 minutes to it. I'm talking to God and I'm like, I've never walked so much in my life. And so I did go get that. I was about to go across the street to this place called Torchy Tacos, but it was like on the busier street and I was about to walk across, but there was like no walkway for pedestrians, and then there was like no like actual street sign that could say I could walk or not. I'm like, God, I'm not doing that. So I didn't end up going there. I ended up going to Chopped because it was like easier for me to walk around to there, and it was only an 8-minute walk. So I was gonna go out, but I'm not. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna eat my food, watch some YouTube, I guess, and have like a conversation. Just talk to God, because I talk to him about everything.
It's Florge. I wonder, what is a woman written by God? Is the story told in our eyes? I hope she's described in a Bible scripture. Don't need a lady whose story told by her thighs have been wrapped around by her lies. I pray